Ashley, and this is going to be my first cash stuffing video ever. I get paid on a bi-weekly basis, and I budget my paychecks typically on Wednesday and Thursday when I'm able to see how much I will be getting paid. I'm fairly new to this. I started this in October of last year, so we'll just get right into it. This week, so this is my last paycheck of them for the month of January. We'll be working with $1,449.06. This is the budget binder that I use, the budget planner, sorry. It's this one right here. It's by the Happy Planner. So I just got a breakdown of all of my bills. I do keep that amount in my account because it automatically gets withdrawn. We'll be doing our cash envelopes first. I only have one cash envelope, which is my spending. My gas money I keep in my account. I use $70 a week, so that's $140 bi-weekly. I just prefer to have it in my account and use my card. My spending envelope, I do have some money left over from last stuffing. So we have $28 in there. I'm going to be holding on to that to use towards my 2022 challenge. Didn't even take out my money here. There's my little cash breakdown. So we'll be stuffing $340. That's for my spending envelope and for our sinking funds as well. And the ATM did not have any $10 bills this week. Okay, so for spending, I give myself $120 for the 2 weeks. $30 I do keep in my bank account so that I can load up my Tim Hortons app for when I'm at work, and I usually would get a coffee every morning. That's just what works for me. I prefer to have it in my Tim Hortons app rather than paying with cash. So I'll be giving myself the $30 minus 30 out of the 120 is 90 remaining. So I'll be giving myself $90. So we'll be doing 320s. Sorry, we'll be actually doing 420. So that's 80, 85, and 90 for spending. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. So that's that. I also usually put all of my coins left over from the previous week into my coin jar. I don't have anything left over. It was just the $3 here, but that's what we'll be using towards our 2022 challenge this week. So I'm just going to put that aside for now, and we'll move over to our sinking funds. So for IVF/medical, we'll be doing $50 this week. So we are now at 150, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. For 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 45, 50. We're now at 550. I actually have to deposit this into our account to make a payment. We do have our IVF fees on our line of credit, so I'll be making a payment towards that. Emergency. So with my emergency fund, I've actually meshed it into my 2022 savings challenge. I purchased this little savings challenge off of Etsy. I will link it below. So for this week, we'll be using the rollover money from last week for the savings challenge. So I'll be doing $22 for that. So I'm just going to color in $22 for that. Okay. I haven't hole punched this yet, if anyone was wondering. I do have to do that so that I could just slide it in with the envelope there. So we're going to be putting $22 into emergency. Not too sure what happened there, but my video cut off. I was just finishing up with coloring this in. So we're done with that. I'm just going to put the $22 in there. So we currently have for emergency / 2022 challenge 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $102 in emergency / 2022 savings challenge. I don't know if this is gonna work. I hope it does. I just kind of wanted to have a way of keeping track of it, and I liked the idea of this challenge as well. Same with our house down payment. So for our house savings, my husband and I currently live with my parents. We're fortunate enough for that, and we're saving up to hopefully have a place of our own one day. If you live in Ontario, you know what it's like currently for the housing market. So I don't know when that would happen, but we are working towards that. Now, this is what I put aside from my paycheck. My husband has his own way of saving as well. So for our house down payment, I've actually incorporated that with the 100 envelope challenge. My plan is to use this as a way of tracking it as well. Of course, if I can contribute more, then I will. I'm planning on taking a high number every paycheck and then at least 2 to 4 of the smaller numbers. So this week I've decided to do 100, 1, and 2. I don't necessarily want to use small change for this, but since I do have this change left over from last week, I will be doing that. So I'm going to put $1 into number 1. Oops, we'll pop that in there. We're gonna put a $100 bill into here. And then in the $2, I'm going to put $5. Of course, my Canadians, you know that we deal with toonies and loonies. So for the smaller numbers, I will be just using $5 bills to just round it up. So those are the 3 envelopes that we did for this week. I do have my 100 envelope challenge in this bin. It is bigger than it needs to be, but it works for now. So we'll just stick to that. For the 100 envelope challenge, again, we did the $1 envelope and the $2 envelope. I'm so excited to see what comes of this challenge. This is my first time doing it. Of course, I just started this budgeting system in October and super excited to start a 100 envelope challenge. Now this little tracker I made myself just so that I can keep track of it. So those I'll just put aside for now, and we'll get back to our sinking funds right here. So the money that's currently in here is just from what I was saving before, and I'm at 340, not including what we've already stuffed in the 100 envelope challenge. Car this week is going to be getting $25. I do need new summer tires. My husband usually takes care of those kinds of expenses, but I still want to put some aside for that. So we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 75 in our car maintenance envelope. Vacation will be getting $10 this week. Vacation is now at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Future puppy. I know that it says future puppy. We are hoping to just have a future fur baby one day, whether that be a cat or a dog. We will be adding $5 to that this week. And we're now at 5, 10, 15, and 20. For self-care, I usually use this to get my nails done. I'm going to be taking $20 out of this check, and then my next check would be another 25. It's usually just 45 for me to get my nails done when I do. So that's $20 in self-care this week. For Christmas, of course, we used up everything that was in Christmas because Christmas was just last month in December. So we'll be starting that over. It was such a big help when Christmas came around and I had that money. It wasn't so much of a burden as it is in the previous years. So for Christmas, we'll be adding $20. So we have 20, 25, 30, and 35 in there. Gifts, we'll be getting $10. So that's all we have. We're starting fresh in gifts. And Nick, who is my husband, he'll be getting $10 as well, and he doesn't have anything in there, so we're starting fresh. So for debt, I won't be physically stuffing it with money this week, but I am taking $500 out of my paycheck towards debt, which I'm going to keep in my account and just kind of disperse it. So I have my little breakdown here of my current debt. So for my one MasterCard, we'll be getting 100. My Walmart MasterCard will be getting $250, and our line of credit will be getting $150 on top of the $550 that I'll be depositing from my medical envelope here. We're actively working on paying off our debt. It's been tough, but I hope that the end is near soon. Of course, to not completely pay off my credit card, to still use it towards weekly expenses and pay it off within a decent time frame. So that's it for this week's cash stuffing. Again, I'm going to link down below where I got this from. And I'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. I'm planning on showing how I budget my paycheck in my next video. If anyone's interested in that, then please watch and subscribe. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.